Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the online class. Civics part. The civics part we have completed 3 lessons. The last we have completed the human rights. The human rights, all the answers we have completed. You might have studied that. Now we continue the next chapter from civics. That is 4th chapter. That is forms of government. Forms of government. Already we have seen forms of government, the first chapter. That is about 7 forms, that is old forms of government. Modern times, mostly the democratic form of government. Now, this lesson here it is given about that democratic form of government. Old form is here also mentioned that the monarchical form. Monarchical form is the oldest form of government. In the United Kingdom, that we can find the oldest form of government. In the monarchy, we can see the king or queen is the head of the state. King or queen is the head of the state. That monarchical form of government is known as constitutional monarchy. Constitution, they have the constitution to rule the country. Okay, now we are going to see about the government, forms of government. Here it is given about the meaning of the word government. It refers to executive functions of state. Government execute the states, rule the state, rule the state. The government having the authority, government is the main agency in the state. It comprises of several members belonging to political and administrative wings. These 2 wings are there in a state, political wing and the administrative wing. The government comprises this political wing and the administrative wing. It exercises certain legislative, executive and judiciary powers. Government has 3 wings: legislative, executive and judiciary wings. All these 3 powers based on constitution and the laws. Modern times, the democratic form of government, each country has its own constitution and the laws. The constitution means the number of laws written. The constitution has number of laws. The laws, based on the laws, the rulers rule the state, rule the country. The main 3 organs of the government, namely legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislative, these are the 3 organs of the government. The government also classified into 4. The government classified into 4. That is unitary, federal, parliamentary and presidential form of government. Unitary form of government, federal form of government, parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government. Like this the governments are classified. Our government is the parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government. The meaning government refers executive functions of the state. It denotes body having authority to enforce laws. The body of the government make laws related to civil, corporate, religious, academic or other groups. Then the types of constitution. Already we are going to see the types of constitution. What are the different types of constitution? Written constitution, unwritten constitution, federal or unitary constitution, flexible and rigid constitution. Like this, these are all the constitution divided into number of divisions. Written constitution. Our constitution, our country India has the constitution. It is a written constitution, lengthiest constitution. It is also unitary. It has the unitary features and flexible. Our constitution is a flexible constitution. Flexible means whenever the government necessary, the government can make slight changes on the laws written in the constitution. So it is flexible, not rigid. Indian constitution is a written constitution. It has the unitary features and flexible constitution. Unitary form of government. A unitary form of government or unitary state. Unitary means only one government at the center. No other government in any other states. Only one country, one government. That is unitary system of government. It is a state governed as a single entity. The central government is supreme. Only the one government at the center, that is central government, is supreme. No other government in that particular state. And the administrative division exercise only powers central government has delegated to them. Example of unitary form of government. England, France, Japan and Sri Lanka are the states are example of unitary form of government. Our country India is not example of unitary form of government. It is not mentioned our country India because our country has central government and state governments. But it is not a federal government also. Federal state. It is not a federal. It is not unitary. But our constitution has got the unitary features. But government is not having the unitary features, but it is a federal. So the constitution is has unitary features, but the government is not unitary features or federal features. So it is our country is not neither unitary or federal. It is quasi-federal. It is a quasi-federal. The term government is derived from we say that government, the word government derived from the French word governor, derived from French word governor and the Latin word gouverner. This word government derived from this French word and the Latin word. It is not from the English term, it is the French term and the Latin term. In the unitary form of government, all the authority and power vested in a single center. Only all the powers vested in one government at the center, central government. Federal form government authority power is distributed between center and the units. But the unitary form of government, the power is not distributed. But the federal form of government, the power is distributed center and the units. Merits of unitary form of government. Here it is given some of the merits and demerits. First, we are going to see about the merits of the unitary form of government. This unitary form of government is suitable for small countries like our country India. Our country India is a vast country. Here it is not possible that unitary form of government. There is no conflict of authority and responsibility. Where the unitary form of government is there will be no conflict between the center and the state. Unity government make prompt decision. They can take decision very quickly because there is only one government. They don't want to see that other form of government. Unitary government is less expensive compared to the federal form of government. Unitary form of government is less expensive. Amendment of the constitution also very easy. Easily they can make changes on the constitution. There is a unity, there will be a uniformity of law in the administration. Demerits. Some demerits also mentioned about the unitary form of government. This unitary form of government is not suitable in the bigger countries like India, only suitable in the smaller countries like Britain, France, like this. The central government will have to tackle so many complex problems that led to the administrative delay. Because of this only one government, the one government has to tackle so many problems, so it will be delay in the administration. Then central government will not concentrate on local problems. The local level, low level, village level and all they cannot concentrate. This is another demerits of the unitary form of government. Concentration of powers may pave the way for despotism of the central government. Despotism. Nobody can question. Nobody can question. Because all the power vested in one hand, power is not distributed to the other state, lower level, so they become despot. The central government become despotic government. Then the next heading is about unitary features of the Indian Constitution. Our constitution is a written constitution, lengthiest constitution, but it has the unitary features. For the whole country India there is one constitution, Indian Constitution, not any other state-wise no constitution is written. For the whole country India there is a constitution, that is Indian Constitution. Unitary features of Indian Constitution, first one is strong center. According to the Constitution, India must have the strong central government. For all we have 29 states. For all the 29 states, there is one government, that is central government. That is strong center. Central government's control over the state territory. Central government controls all the states in India because it is a strong center. Single constitution, the whole India there is one constitution, single constitution. The laws which written in the constitution are applicable to all the states in India. Flexibility of the constitution. Indian constitution has the flexibility. Whenever the government may make changes, they can make changes in the laws written in the constitution because Indian constitution is has the flexibility. Then unequal representation of states. Every state, the number of representatives differ. Based on the size of the state, the representatives of the state differ from one state to other. That also mentioned in the constitution. Emergency provinces also written in the constitution. 3 types of emergency: national emergency, state emergency, and economic emergency. Like this, emergency powers also mention. Emergency, the government, central government can declare emergency on the state whenever necessary. That is, emergency provisions also written. Single citizenship. We are all the citizen of India. We are all the Indian citizens. Single citizenship. We are all Indians. This is a citizenship given to us by birth. We get the citizenship by birth. We born this and brought up this country, so we have the citizenship, that is Indian citizenship. Single citizenship. Single integral judiciary. For all the states, there is a judicial Supreme Court located at New Delhi, the capital of India. That is single integrated judiciary. All India services. people can write the exam to get the job opportunities through the UPSC, Union Public Service Commissions, that is All India Service. All India Service they are given. Then appointment of governor by the central government. Each state has the governor. Governor is the representative of central government. Central government appoints governors of the state. Governors of the state. That's all. Now next we more some of the answers from this topic. Now I completed these forms of government from 265, page number 265 to 267 up to unitary features of the Indian Constitution. Now we more some of the answers from this topic. Fifth main, answer the following. List out the types of constitution. List out the types of constitution. That is page number 266. Types of constitution is the heading. In that the picture it is given. Types of constitution: written constitution, unwritten constitution, federal unitary constitution, flexible and rigid constitution. Like this, you have to mark all this for this question. Our constitution, Indian constitution, is a written constitution. It has the unitary features. It is flexible. It can be it can make changes. That is known as making changes in the laws written in the constitution is known as amendment. The next, answer in detail. Answer in detail. First one, write about the merits of unitary form of government. Write about the merits of unitary form of government. Page number 266, merits of unitary form of government. That is first one, suitable for small countries. That unitary form of government is suitable for smaller countries like Britain, France, and there is no conflict of authority and responsibility. In the unitary form of government, there is no conflict between the authorities. Then the unitary government will make prompt decision. Only one government at center, so they can take their own decision quickly and speedy action. And unitary government is less expensive compared to federal form of government. Unitary form of government is less expensive. Amendments to the constitution are easy. Making changes in the constitution is very easy. In the unitary form of government, there is unity in uniformity of law, uniformity of law, policy and administration. All these points you have to mark for this question. First detail question. Next, fourth main, give short note on unitary form of government. Give short note on unitary form of government. That is page number 266. There is a heading about unitary form of government. Unitary form of government. A unitary system of government or unitary state is a sovereign state governed as a single entity. The central government is supreme and administrative divisions exercise only powers that the central government has delegated to them. England, France, Japan and Sri Lanka are examples of unitary form of government. These are all to be marked for this that short note on the unitary form of government. Short note on unitary form of government. Then the next, already I gave the homework to learn from the human rights. 2 more questions 1 to 5. 2 more questions 1 to 5. I think you might have learned. The homework next 6 to 10 you have to learn as homework. 6 to 10. 6 to 10 you have to learn for homework. That's all. Thank you.